Right, welcome back to another Clash in Teacups gameplay video. As voted for by the community, you are facing Kilimanjaro versus Genesis. So thanks for that. We're playing Dan for the first time since the first gameplay video, which I face this deck. I'm not looking forward to it, so let's cut.
It says everything.
Let's just get into it. Because
Kilimanjaro, though, I'm very much looking forward to how you play him. Because let's face it, it's basically your own version like Mill Control.
I go 3.
Well, hopefully I get to go second as I usually like to go. Roll again. Is this the case of the threes?
That's a 6. That's a 4. I'm gonna go second.
Oh, just a spite in it.
Just because I know you like going second, and I need to win one thing in this game.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Right,
You know when you just get all your one casts and you're like, that feels a bit strange.
To be fair, that's not a terrible start for me either.
That's a really weird hand. Right, okay, let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of...
So we're getting closer and closer to the awakening. Liam is currently sat to our right, Dan's left, cooking up a Lynn storm.
My brain!
His brain is fried. This may or may not be the deck you play against at said awakening. Depends if it gets absolutely trounced in this game.
Are you 2-way?
I'm going to change at least 2. Maybe 3, potentially 4, and almost certainly 5. So,
everything, my 3.
Yeah. I originally looked at that and I thought, oh, that's actually a really good hand, but on closer inspection, it's not.
So while we're shuffling, I'll go through Genesis, because yes, this will come across very confusing if I don't talk, and we've already been discussing that I must narrate, because there's a lot to discuss. So, at 30, my starting point. Once per turn, you may play 1 ready, so not engaged, ready card from your resource zone as if it were in your hand. So it's my second hand. And I only get to play 1 card per my turn, and it's once per turn. You may play 1 ready card from your resource zone. So it actually can be in your turn. I've never done that before.
Can it? I didn't know that. Yeah. Well, I suppose it would count for like Clash Buffs, etc., wouldn't it?
If you do put a card from your hand into the resource zone, if you do put a card from your hand into the resource zone. So it's basically just going, right, I'm one resource down, I'm going to put another resource in. And that resource that goes in, and that actually goes readied. I never knew that. I always thought it was engaged. I just assumed from other people. So, yep, that's interesting.
There you go.
There you go. Right, and I'm shuffled. Here is a cut.
Go ahead, I'm not fussed.
I'll leave it as it is then. And then I should draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe give them a little bit of a hint of what Kilimanjaro does, because I've never seen anyone online about it.
So, Kilimanjaro basically is a 25 health. He has trigger attack. You draw 1 card, then discard 1 card. If you discard a clash card this way, my contender gets +1. So, if I discard on my attack, I get 2 damage. At 15, at the start of my turn, if I have magnitude 10, magnitude being the amount of cards in my Oblivion pile, my contender will gain 1 health. At magnitude 15, I may draw a card. At magnitude 20, black alpha cards, clash cards, I control get +1/+1 until the end of the turn. So, and I believe
it's all cumulative.
All of them at 20, so I get all of those things.
It's a lot to remember. So good luck. That's a lot to remember.
Yes.
Game on.
Game
right.
on.
Okay.
After you, sir.
I do not draw.
You do not.
And I will play Alpha Aster, the preeminent, in my resource zone. I will tap said for a Lin. You will not get Baltic Shot thing, but you will diminish 1 card into your graveyard, so that helps you be magnitude, I guess. So that's interesting. You get to see what it is.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, you get to see what it is.
Oh, I can take that.
So 2 2s on the board. Can't do anything else. Pass the turn.
I will draw. We're going to start by putting down a Bad Omen. Interestingly. And then pay 1. Agent of the Dark.
dead's in there. Right, okay.
And we are going to past you. Away 1.
Hold up.
Hold up. Can you do your first ability?
I can,
If you
but
attack with him.
I can. I'm not going to. I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Yes.
Tap, and I draw for the first time this game. I will now play. Yeah, I'm going to put a.
I'm just going to do that as magnitude.
Of course. We'll play Victory Peak. As you now know, this deck is white-blue. So, we're going to play a blue, and we'll play another Lin. This on the iconic rare.
That'll take a thingy counter, will it?
Yeah, this will get a bounce counter, and we diminish another card.
Okie dokie.
So we'll have one more card go into that graveyard.
Boom. Ballistic shield.
Love that card. Right, okay. We have a white. We'll tap a white. And we'll play a Haven Resourceful Helper. So, because this has been errated, and I need to have another Earth card, there are 2 Earth cards, we get 1 card.
That is correct. For some reason I was going to say incorrect then.
And I am happy to do my first swing, so I will send a 2-2 at your contender.
Yeah.
Yep, take 2. And then I will swing my contender at your contender, if you chose to, or you can block.
That's a good point. No, I'm going to take the 1 again.
Okay, and I take 1. And that's me for this turn.
Okay. We draw a card. We will ready up. We will go. I could really do with a certain card, but it's not gonna have it. We're gonna play 2. We're gonna put down Alpha Hunting Specialist. Trigger enter. Reveal the top 3 cards. Funnily enough, I haven't got a Weber on Edwards. So we are now
it helps
He's
magnitude.
clicking.
I like it.
He's
I like
clicking.
it. Okay.
And from there, we are going to swing with. Let's swing with. Yeah, we'll swing at your contender with Alpha Hunting Specialist for 3.
I'll take 3.
Okay. And then I will swing again at your contender for 1. I will choose to
I
discard
will
a card.
block it with Lin.
Yeah, so
And
I
you will
take
take
2.
2, and I will take 1 damage on Lin. And
That's
then
fine.
that's like that.
So because of my ability, I discarded and drew.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Past you.
Okay. Untap. We upkeep. We draw. Okay.
So we're playing in a different room today because it's bloody hot again here.
One of the hottest days we've had playing Clashing Teacups as a group.
And it is just ridiculous in the normal room we use. So there may be a bit more background noise than normal. So we do apologise for that.
We'll have a Conquest readying up.
Okay.
We'll tap. We'll tap 2, white. And we'll play Conquest. And this Conquest is Conquest the Undefeated. So this is Trigger Victory. Ready this card. Then it gets +1/+0, so it becomes a 3/3. At the end of the turn, the effect triggers only once per turn.
Yup.
So what we'll do now is we'll start to control the game a little bit better. And
problem I'm going to have here is getting to a point where I've got enough magnitude to do something with it before I die. This is the first time I'm using this deck, so
we'll send Aelin
Aelin.
at this.
Well, okay.
Yeah, happy to trade it.
Yes, I am happy to trade it.
Yep. We will send a Conquest at what you contend for now. And we will send nothing else for now. I believe that's everything I want to do.
This has already gone to shit for me, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not positive, but
I like I think the graveyard thing's a really good thing, so I think it might come back to bite me in the butt.
I don't know how.
I will pass for now. I know
Okay.
it's smaller, but I'm okay with it. I can go.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that.
You've got the blue and the black.
Black, blue. He needs to be reset. We are going to put.
Oh, I maybe didn't swing with my contender last turn, so I'm going to put that back. I believe I didn't swing with him.
We're going to go with a black and a blue. I'm going to put down Bad Omen.
Very nice. Is anything dying?
No, so this is if an effect an opponent controls would have them draw a card outside of the draw step, that player may only draw that card if you engage a resource of any colour.
Okay.
So that's that one. You're thinking of the other one.
I think of the other one.
Yes.
They're both naughty.
They're both actually quite good, I think. Did I go second? I did go second. That's
You
why
went
I only got-
first, yeah? No, I went first, sorry.
Yeah,
I went
you went
first. Yeah.
I'm so used to going second against you. I feel like I should have more resources.
You should be on 4.
That's my third one.
You must have not
down.
done one.
But you're only on 3.
Yeah, but you went first.
Did I forget to do one?
I think you think I do it. But
That wouldn't
we
be
are
that
more than
surprising.
happy for you to put one down.
No.
You did put this one down this turn.
That one went
So
down.
you must have
this
missed
turn.
one. So put another one down. I don't mind.
No, I made the mistake. I need to learn. I do it all the damn time, and the only way I'm going to get used to it is by not doing it.
He's beginning to believe.
See, you say that, but you keep forgetting. I don't know.
He is the one.
You didn't see what that was.
I didn't see, thank God. No, it's
It doesn't matter because I'm
looking
about to
down.
use it. So, right, I'm going to swing with my contender at yours.
I think this would be a good opportunity to block with a 2, so I'll take that too.
That's fine. I'm going to pay 1 and use under pressure.
Oh dear.
So I may discard 1 card.
Yeah.
If I do, I draw.
Discard.
Yeah, so I discard 1
Diminish
card.
or discard.
Discard. Sorry, I'm going to then draw 2 cards, which you've seen that now, so it doesn't matter. But I am going to discard a card. Sorry, that is my mistake.
We caught it. Wilbur.
That's my discarded card.
It's the heat.
And he gets +1/+1, so that is 2/1. So he only takes 1 damage, but destroys her.
And then the lins were gone.
And then the lins were gone.
Oh dear.
So,
Oh dear, oh dear.
what did I draw? Well, I drew that one. And that is pretty much all I'm going to be doing this turn, except for. I'm going to swing with Clarity as well, a new contender, for 2.
I'll take 2.
I'm just going to have a quick recount of my 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Very close.
Get in there.
Very close.
It doesn't kick in until for another 2 health. But pass to you.
On tap. Drewer. Okay. Let's have a think, you think. We're at resource step. We have some options, but
You may need to speak up a little bit. I don't know.
maybe.
I will try and get it loud enough postpartum.
Increase that decibel.
Yes.
Increase them decibels. We are at a strange stage. Right, okay. We'll have to do something a bit strange. So, from beginning to end
Okay.
in there. And
So while we're waiting for Dan had a very nice trip down to Sutton and Ashfield yesterday at the time of recording this. He's recruited 2 new clashes.
Community grows.
Community is growing. We are doing really well with this, and we've met another chap tonight at the Teacup who is playing in the Awakening. If you're interested in coming to the Awakening, check out one of their other videos. And if you're still here now, we thank you very much for coming to watch, and please do follow. Not follow, because this is YouTube. Like and subscribe the video. That's the one. Follow. If you want to follow, you can. Go on Instagram. Yeah. We're the Instagram is growing.
so
We also have a Discord.
I've decided that I'll be doing 2 blue.
2 blue resources.
Because I am playing Genesis, and this card costs 1 less because I am playing Genesis. I'm Creation. This is a strange card. If you control Genesis contender, this card costs 1 less blue, so it becomes a 2 cost. Put a card from the top of your deck into your resource zone engaged. So you can see what it is. It's a Haven. And then if the portal was open,
Which it's not.
I get to play around with my colours choices a little bit. So how this would work is I would choose between up to 3 cards from my resource zone and put them on the bottom of the deck. Then put that many cards from the top of the deck into the resource zone engaged. So say I was struggling for colours, which I'm not currently, I could go for more blue or try and thin it out a little bit and see what happens, but it's not always the best choice and I haven't done it yet. So, done.
So because portal's closed, you just put 1 in.
Yeah.
Yep. If portal's open, you can switch around cards from resource centre, etc.
Indeedy. Right.
Is that relevant anymore now you have no limbs?
Only if I play another limb, and it's possible because I have
Right,
4
okay.
limbs.
I was just wondering. 'Cause
Yeah,
if you-
I was considering it myself. So I am going to panic because this is going in a certain strange way. So, first of all, I'm going to pass.
Does that count as drawing what you just did?
No, it's literally just a resource zone. We're going across. So, put a card from the top of your deck into
Okay,
the
you're right, that's
resource
fine. I
zone.
was just curious because I
Yeah.
was rereading that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. If it's put a card, then yes, that's fine.
she needs to go next turn, but I'm going to have to just take a few hits. So, it is over to you, sir.
Okay.
2 white mana open. Dun, dun, dun.
We're going to reset because I'm going to try and remember to do everything in order, as I usually forget. We're going to draw, which is absolutely irrelevant. We are going to place. Do I go that one or that one? We're going to put. Could ideally do with the blue in there, but I could also ideally do with not putting that blue in there. So this is a tough. I'm going to put my Haven in there. I'm going to remember the resource this turn. What we are then going to do
To give me some clap back.
is play
And I've got to pretend that I can take this clap back.
1,
Uh-oh.
2,
Here we go.
3.
Oh, God.
We're going to put San Francisco down as our clash ground. So, San Francisco, Alpha clash cards get +2/+2. Alpha and Rogue clash cards get Interception.
So
Which is really, really helpful as I've got 2 Harbingers out.
Yeah.
And I've just noticed that after I've played it. But it's too goddamn late and I'm a mong.
You're not wrong.
But, right, from there, it may come in useful in the coming turns. We are going to swing with Contender for 1. No, I'm not. I'm going to swing with Contender and I'm going to draw a card after discarding a card, because I need to remember to discard a card, not diminish a card, and then I can draw 2 cards.
And then now you must...
No, wrong. I can draw 1 card on this one. There's the other thing that draws 2 cards.
That's
What I
fine.
do.
That's fine.
Right, so
You've done it.
that he now gets 2 attack for this incoming attack.
And you're going after Contender.
I am going after Contender.
I think I will take it.
Okay.
2-1.
And then, because...
Do you have any back? Do you have any? Did you increase your defence when you did that? Or was it just,
no, I didn't. Sorry.
did take one?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
All right. Have you hit a magnitude? I think you're close.
I am...
I think you've hit the first magnitude.
Yeah, more
Because we
than
were at
likely.
9 before, and I thought 10 was the first one.
I'll count it in a minute.
But
And then we're going to swing with Bad Omen as well.
it'll make a difference to your attack, won't it?
No.
Magnitude.
It only affects contenders.
Right. Okay.
So I'm swinging with Bad Omen for a 2-3.
I'm taking 2.
And... Yep, over to you, sir. And while you're in your turn, I will count up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are at magnitude 10.
We love it. We love it. So I will be playing.
I'm at magnitude 10, but it doesn't affect anything until I lose 1 more point of health.
Well, you will.
I'm about to lose 1 more point.
We will put. We will put. Ooh, holy moly! There's a lot of stuff going on here. We'll put from beginning to end again in the resource zone. Now at 3 blue, 3 white, which I like to call my happy place because I get to nearly do everything I want to do.
Okay.
Curiously, how many cards in hand at this point for you?
For me,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Interesting. Okay. Then, I think I might play some small tech. Get this game.
Small tech.
Small tech, not big tech. I sense some damage quickness and removal. I'll play 2 blue. I'll play another Iron Creation.
Okay, that was your one where your port's
So-
closed, so you can put one straight into your resource
So
zone.
this
Yep.
goes to the resource zone and it's engaged. So it's another white. It goes on that side. Done. We have 4 mana open. 1 blue, 3 white. And I haven't played anything yet from this area. So I believe that the next step would be to get the 3/3 out. So, and you've got no alphas out. Do I have any alphas? No. I have some rogues, but that's only for interception.
It is, it just gives
That's
an
fine.
interception.
So that's going to be a white. And I need another white, and I'll go for the blue. And I'll play this one out of my resource zone, and I'll place in, unengaged, because we learned that this turn, go for the apex.
So essentially, Dan's just paid the price of his card to replace
the
it
card.
from his hand.
Yeah. So,
Genesis shenanigans.
I would like to send my new conquest
Yes.
at your lady, because I don't mind if we lose.
Well, you won't lose because I only do 2 attack, and you do 3, so you will destroy mine.
And I'll get a trigger victory.
You will.
Trigger victory, ready another target clash card you control, but there was too much of a risk of what you could do. And now I will swing. I don't think I want to swing anything. I think that's accomplished enough at this stage. Because, yeah, I'm happy.
I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with that.
Okey-dokey.
That had to happen this turn. That's okay. Back to you. So,
Over to me.
so we're nearly at jazz hands. So,
Nearly at
as we
jazz
know,
hands,
jazz hands.
yes.
I've got 1 card.
Dan likes his jazz hands.
Do. But there's something weird about this deck. You get to a certain stage where you are not playing with a hand, and you're just top decking, playing the top deck, and then using a resource and not having to put the resource back in. Can be a lot of fun. Can be quite frustrating when you pull the wrong cards.
That costs 2 of them. That costs 1 of them. I need 3 of them, but 2 of them and 1 of them. Do I need 3 of them? No, I can get away with doing that. Right. Put that in there. San Francisco down. We're going to pay.
We're at 3 blue, 3 black. Technically.
We're going to play. Sorry, losing my track here. So the blue-black being played as a black. So we're playing 3 to put down Harnessing Power.
Okay. Alpha. So that means this alpha is 5/5. That's a problem.
I've made a cock up. I meant to do it that way.
No problems.
And then I'm going to pay the other 2
Double black.
to play Moxie Alpha Hunting Specialist.
Let's get some more in the graveyard.
Put the top 3 cards, which I didn't pull a Weber or an Edwards. Oh, how strange.
It's clever. I like the
so-
idea. Yeah, I like the idea though.
I have now got to discard those.
That's fun.
So now he gets +3/+3.
Why are they discarded?
They go into my oblivion. Oh no,
they
they
don't.
get put into my oblivion! The whole plan is ruined!
No, they're not in your hand. They are discarded.
God damn
I
it!
thought that would be amazing. Then I was like, how? No.
Oh,
no,
do you
no.
know what? I was so pleased with myself.
No, you were. And I was bricking that thinking, what have I just read wrong?
They get put in
He's still
the-
a 5-5. Give him some credit where it's due. 5-5 because of San Francisco. San Francisco has to go next turn.
but she's completely irrelevant now. Oh, that's just wound me the hell up.
But the magnitude's gone up again, and I'm sure you must be closing on 15.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we must be getting... What does 15 do? You may draw one card.
Yeah,
Beginning
start of each turn.
It's pretty good. So you have it, I think
yeah.
you need to check that at the end of this turn, for definite.
Right, so he's on +2/2, which is still good, but really fucking annoying that my plan... Oh,
The
that's
plan is
wound me
ruined.
up.
The plan is ruined.
Oh, do you know what? I was so pleased with myself when I thought I saw that combo.
I know you were.
Even Liam didn't notice it earlier, did you?
No.
Did you play it earlier?
No, we were
No.
just talking about it.
Okay.
And you went, oh yeah, put the... It works still for the magnitude,
Yeah.
but the whole point of that...
There is something with discard, diminish.
Yeah.
Being so similar, instead of the word, but we need to remember
But then
that
again, it doesn't...
diminish is mill. Diminish is
Put them
mill.
into your clash zone engaged, then put the remaining cards into your oblivion. They don't get discarded. Oh god, I wish I read things.
But if you lava blitz me, it's 5 cards in the graveyard.
Yes.
And that'd be +5, so that would be a 8/8.
Yeah.
Hence why I was scared of lava blitz.
All right. Okay. Either way, that's really, really frustrating, and it's done now. But
We've got some heavy swings potentially.
yeah, I'm going to swing her at him to get rid of him.
3-1.
3-1.
Will block with my 1-2.
Yeah. So she goes. Boom. And then, oh, do you know, that is so goddamn frustrating. Honest to God, I was so pleased with that idea. Right, we'll swing with him at your contender. Discard. Which actually does work this turn.
Oh, so then we go to 3. Yeah, he would go get another one. Yeah, for that turn.
Right, and then I draw a
You
card.
draw a card. So he's +1, right?
Well, no, he's still got the +2 from that. That's what that
No,
is.
but him. I'm trying to work out.
Oh, yeah, sorry, he's on 2 attack.
Two
yes.
attack.
So he's got 2 attack going
I'm
into
happy for that to go
contender.
into my
It's going into your contender. if you
contender.
like it, yeah.
Yeah. Because it could have gone over it, but yeah, it would make no sense. So 2 damage and you take the 1.
Yes. And then...
Could you risk holding out? Because he's going to lose that 1.
Yeah, but... Oh, that's proper wound me up, that.
Ladies and gents, I am 3 off my next level.
Right, I'm going to swing with him. Into him. In fact, no, going into your contender. For a 6/6. I can't believe I cocked that up. God damn it.
Yeah, we are going to take the 6. Unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's more sense to do that.
And then that goes back to you.
Yeah.
Over to you.
I untap my stuff.
I'm so bloody frustrated about that. Honest to God, no idea.
No bloody idea. Right, I draw.
16 wrong.
I have some options. Not great options, but I have some options. I will be playing a resource this turn, strangely enough. I'll be playing Iron Creation here. Now, multiple problems on your side, so let's start thinking about it. Number 1, we have a big boy. Number 2, I currently don't have a big boy. Number 3, you have a clash ground that's making my life a bit hell, potentially. And I have not pulled a clash ground since I put my clash grounds into my resource zone. So,
Which means you've got to be coming up.
yeah,
But you've also got one sat there.
yeah,
So I can see your dilemma.
correct. All alphas get +2/+2 though, so it leaves me in a very, very strange position and I have to do it. Because you have no interception. Yeah. So, this guy's coming out this turn.
Alphas and rows get interception.
Yeah, you've got only interception on one out on this
Yes,
guy.
who is blocked. But yeah.
Yeah, I can kill him this turn because I'll be flying in straight in. So this is coming out for 6, so that will be 3 blue and and 3 white. And I have to put 1 down. So actually, I won't do 3 white. I will do 1 white, 1 blue, just to the crack. So like that. Everything's tapped by these 2 colours. And we've not seen him yet. Apex, the Vortex Slinger. He's a flight card with 6/4, and he has counter attack. After an opponent declares an attack, you may engage this card. If you do, you just negate the attack. It didn't happen. Because Rich has got that, I'm having to use it as an advantage to my thing. The top line of San Francisco lets me get +2/+2, bringing me to an 8/6. And the second part only affects his alphas and his rogues. Luckily, he attacked me. I did take a horrible 6. Ooh, that costs 2 less because I'm lower. 2 less blue.
I hate Genesis when you get to the low.
We got to the low side and we just missed that. So the low side is non-clash buff cards you play from your resource zone cost 2 blue less to play. So I probably should have played a card first. It's okay. We live and we learn. But the main thing is we will swing a big 8/6 flying at the sky and find that solves a problem. We will then next swing a 2/3 at your contender,
Which will take.
and then we will pass the turn with hit jazz hands.
I'm still incredibly wound up about that mistake with the Oxy Alpha Hunters, but
How much closer are we now to high V magnitudes?
so
The floor's shaking, everyone!
because magnitude is now in effect and I am over magnitude 10, I gain a health. And because I'm over magnitude 15, I get to draw an extra card. So that is that, and then that one is for my draw step.
That's nice. That's a lot. That's a lot of tech in one
I'm
card.
just going to double check I'm not on 20. Through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Can we have a Dracula count?
One card. So that is 17. I've got dice there to remind me, but I keep forgetting to count. Right, let's see what I can do.
Close. Surely another Weber search Weber Edward search would get you there.
Oh yeah. Well, that's just.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone's deck so small as well. It's now shrunk significantly. Like this against Lynn would be a problem. It could you could mill yourself out.
We've discussed that.
We have discussed that.
It's a heavy advantage at the start. It's a
Big destruction at the end.
yeah. It depends. It's anyone's game. To be honest.
He remembers. He's done it.
I remembered. Right. Blue.
Here comes the pain.
Blue. 4. Apex Swift Fighter. Trigger enter. I may engage a target clash card. Ah!
That's not good. That's not good.
I am.
And you're
then,
a 6. You're a 6/5
Yes. So he is on +2/2.
for now.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to swing my contender onto your contender.
Of course.
You cannot block.
Will you do a discard?
I am going to discard a ballistic shield.
We go up to 18. We know that now because I'm keeping count for you.
Yes.
And
And I draw a card.
I will lose a 2.
You will not, because I'm going to play an Under Pressure, which, as we know, is I can discard one more card and then draw 2 cards, and you get +1/1. However, because I am over magnitude 15, I get +2/2. So that is 3 damage, and I discard
4 damage. 4 damage.
4.
4 damage. Original 1.
Yeah.
1 for the discard originally, and now another +2 because of the first line of the text and the second line. So you're at 4.
You are correct.
That is
yes.
a very, very, very good move.
And
now,
I discarded Moxie Alpha Hunter because she's a fucking irrelevant. And then I draw 2 cards.
but on the hand side of that, you are now at 19.
Yes. So that also goes actually on 20 because that's 2 cards.
So you know what? You could actually win this if you pull a big boy out. Are you at 20 now?
I
Of course,
am
because he
20.
dropped. Yeah, you're at 20.
So that doesn't matter to the start of my next turn.
Wow.
Does it improve anyone? No, next turn.
Next turn, it will mean black alpha clash cards I control get an extra +1/1.
Luckily, we have no black alpha clash cards right now.
On top of the San Francisco, etc., etc. So, from there, he is on. What are you on?
He is a
8.
6/5.
So I am going to swing with him at your contender. I'm going to pay another 1 for another under pressure, which gives him +2/2 because I'm over magnitude 15. I get to discard a card, which could be that one. Draw 2.
Game.
Answer.
He beat Genesis. Wow.
Let's go.
So
That was stressful as shit for me, and
I think my my problem was I should have kept this in my hand as long as I could have played it early to start reducing the 3 damage. But very well played, sir. Very, very well played.
this will work. I don't. I'm still really wound up about.
Can I have a
what's
check of
it.
something?
Yeah, you go nuts.
You played the this turn, right?
It's a clash buff. I can only play 1 a turn.
Yeah, I'm still alive. On 6. On 2.
Oh, fuck. Keep going.
This is why I'm a judge. We roll it back, baby. We roll it back. So I am on 2. I'm holding on to dear life.
Son of a.
Son of a biscuit. So the only way I win right now is if I pull Genesis. I need to pull Genesis in order to
Well,
win.
I'm going to swing with her to get you down to 1, and I don't. Yeah, she takes 1 damage.
Yeah, that
and
makes sense.
then it passes to you.
Good lord, sir. I think you've just given me the game by doing that. Let's see what you can do now.
How would I?
If I have enough strength,
Get straight
if I get
through.
if I get straight through, yeah. We draw after a very frustrating.
Ooh. I'm going to be so wound up if you pull the big Genesis. What you got? 6, 7,
No,
8,
this is
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No, it's not the big Genesis.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's 8.
Oh wait, have you just played that?
No, I haven't. It's still my resource.
No.
Sorry, still my resource. So we're 8,
I've already counted.
9, 10.
I've already counted. I'm well aware. However, to finish it, you would need to hit with him, which would mean he would hit you back, so it would be a draw.
But I only have to play 1 card. Thank God.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we will first continue how I would normally do it, saying that we hadn't finished it. So 3 cost.
That
We will
really wound me up.
Deliverance.
Yeah.
Just to make sure if something went wrong, if you've got something in your
No
hand.
looking videos.
No.
And we will play my 4/4 by playing 2 less. So he costs 1. I have nothing in hand, and this isn't the new guy. So this is observant. So
Oh, he can't attack.
he can't attack, which is also quite funny. And I will be swinging at you
Pain in
for.
the arse. Absolute pain in the arse.
During your opponent's next turn, the first clash card they play gets observant. So
Yep.
I will swing at you for a. We'll do some interesting bits first. So,
God damn it. Thought I had it then. Genuinely thought I had that then. But then you can't.
I'm going to swing 8 at you.
Yep. Well, I can't block it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then I realise I do win this turn because I will swing and kill this.
Which gives you the victory, which readies him up, which gives you the 6. Yep. Well played, sir. Well played.
I wanted you to win. I actually thought you'd done it. But had you have kept this open,
Yeah.
you could have let that go to your contender.
Yeah.
But then I would have got you down to +2. So your contender would take another 2.
It's just out of interest.
Yeah,
I
put it back.
agree. Yeah, you've won.
Yeah.
But I'm just interested.
Yeah, I'd
so
go
let's
with 2.
say.
So
So if that's happened,
yeah, that would have happened.
because it would have happened regardless. You do that. I block with that.
No, you don't block with that. You let that go through.
Oh yeah, I let that
Let
go
go
through.
through.
So that goes down to 11.
So you've won 14. You've taken
14, so
you've
I've
taken
gone down
8.
to 11.
You're down
Yeah.
6.
Oh, yeah, 6.
Then you take another 3, puts you on 3. So this is where it gets dangerous.
Yeah.
And then I only have 1 card left to attack with.
Yeah.
So I would swing at you for 2 if you would go down to 1, or let me.
I would have to let you go down because that's a trigger victory card where he engages himself. So I'll go down to 1.
Then it starts your next turn because I've got nothing
Then
left.
it would start my next turn. So at which point
You gain a life, but you want to
gain
2.
a life.
So let's just do it like a dice.
Yeah.
So we know you've got all the shenanigans. Should be on 2 versus 1.
Yeah, and then I would play that and win.
How big say your flight?
2 with flight.
But he's observant.
Right, well in that case then I wouldn't do that. What I would do is play that first.
Yeah.
And then play that and win.
Yeah.
God damn, that, honest to God, that Moxie thing really threw me in that. But I'm glad my deck works.
Yeah, and you know what?
It's cooking.
As bad as you think the Moxie is, right?
It's
still really, really good.
It's still very relevant.
Is there anything else that we've not noticed that discards that well? Like, diminishes that well, basically, from the top.
Potential is something else.
Because
before we go too far with talking rubbish, what we're going to say is thank you very much for watching. This has been a hell of a game, and we look forward to playing more. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.